In 1990, the Jefferson nickel quietly continued its legacy as a staple of American currency. While it may not have received much fanfare at the time, collectors and numismatists now look back at this seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin with renewed interest. The 1990 Jefferson nickel belongs to a coin series that started back in 1938 and features the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his beloved estate, Monticello, on the reverse. What makes this specific year intriguing isn't necessarily a dramatic change in design or an obvious rarity, but a fascinating combination of history, condition-sensitive values, and unexpected mint errors that have emerged over time. The obverse of the 1990 Jefferson nickel presents a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, this portrait remained unchanged for decades, serving as a familiar symbol of American coinage. Jefferson's profile is bold and stately, his hair tied back in colonial fashion, and the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," flank him, with the date, 1990, positioned at the right. This portrait may appear simple at first glance, but it's a powerful nod to the Founding Fathers' legacy. Schlag's design was based on a marble bust of Jefferson created by sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, and it's one of the most iconic images in U.S. coin history. The reverse side of the coin features Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. It's a beautifully detailed image that shows the neoclassical architecture of the estate with its dome and columns. The word Monticello is inscribed beneath the building, and above it, the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. The denomination, 5 cents, and the country name, United States of America, wrap around the bottom. The reverse is just as symbolic as the front, representing not just a person, but the ideas of independence, innovation, and American identity that Jefferson stood for. Collectors particularly prize Jefferson nickels with full steps on the reverse. This designation refers to the visibility of all 5 or 6 steps leading up to Monticello. Achieving full step status requires an exceptional strike, where the die made a perfect impression of the coin's design onto the blank planchet. In many cases, even uncirculated coins fail to show complete steps due to die wear or improper striking pressure. As a result, a 1990 Jefferson nickel with full steps can command a strong premium. Some auction records show prices exceeding $100 for full steps coins in top condition, especially with certified grading from respected services like PCGS or NGC. Beyond grade and strike, errors are another area where the 1990 Jefferson nickel stands out. Various types of minting errors have been discovered over the years, adding extra layers of intrigue and value for collectors. Among the most interesting are off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned with the dies during the striking process, resulting in a coin with a portion of the design missing. Depending on how off-center the strike is, and whether the date remains visible, such coins can be worth anywhere from $20 to several $100s. Another common error involves die clashes. This occurs when the dies strike each other without a planchet in between, transferring elements of one side's design onto the other die. When a planchet is later struck by these damaged dies, it bears ghostly impressions of elements from the opposite side, leading to dramatic and collectible results. Sometimes, 1990 Jefferson nickels have also been found with repunched mint marks, double dies, or even broad strikes where the coin is struck without the collar that forms its edge, resulting in a stretched appearance. For collectors assembling date and mint sets of Jefferson nickels, the 1990 issues are essential. While they may not be the rarest in the series, finding well-struck, high-grade examples can still present a challenge. Especially in full steps condition, locating a pristine 1990 nickel requires patience, attention to detail, and a good eye for grading. In the modern collector market, values for 1990 Jefferson nickels vary widely. Circulated examples typically hold only face value, 5 cents, unless they exhibit an unusual error or condition. Uncirculated coins can be worth anywhere from $1 to $5, depending on their luster and eye appeal. Coins with full-step certification in MS66 or MS67 condition can command prices upward of $50 to $200, depending on market demand and the scarcity of the specific strike. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially in perfect PR70 condition, are also valued among collectors, though prices tend to range more modestly between $5 and $20 unless graded top tier. So the next time you come across a 1990 Jefferson nickel, take a second look. That small, unassuming coin might hold more value than you think, both in dollars and in historical significance. Whether it's the clean strike of a full steps reverse, a quirky error that slipped past quality control, or just a gleaming example of mid-century American minting, it's a coin that tells a story. And like every great story, it's worth discovering, sharing, and passing on.